Good morning, my YouTubers. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, my YouTube. Yes, it is. Good morning, my TikTokers. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. Good morning, Michelangelo, Travis, KK, SM. We are back on over there. There was an outage, apparently, and we couldn't get on the tubes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jade. Hello, Bill Boyle, Andrew, JDM. The coffee's on the board. Thank you, everybody. Yes, welcome aboard Facial Blaster with the first coffee. You. Good morning. Good morning. Get your heart me's in, everybody. Get your heart me's in. Marcus, thank you. Good morning. Hammer, good morning. Good morning over there on the tubes. What do we got here this morning? We got a 200 that is pointing up. We got a 200 that is pointing up. Yes, it is. Hadrian Rodriguez, Davion, Marcus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Mr. Dave, there he is. There he is. Mr. David Hadrian Rodriguez. Yes. As you're coming in, TAP. TAP, everybody. TAP. TAP. I'm just getting these marked out for us here. Woohoo. Good morning, Mike Caddy. Good morning, Susanna Pena. Christian Cruz. Good morning, KK. Christian Cruz. Hello, Jay Smith. How are you, man? Welcome aboard. Good morning. Good morning, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? We are already at 9.1 thousand. 250 today. What do you think? Can we hit 250? 250? So Holly AK. Powder, Jessica, Pilach, K. Braden. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. I've been trading for 21 years. Hope all is well in the life of glory. We are going to get started now with Miss Market. She runs the show. As you can see behind the chart here, This will tell you the symbol and the time frame that we are on, if you're ever wondering. All we ask that you do is TAP on the screen. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Share the live out. Right now we got one share. And donate if and when you can. All right, my beauties. Mr. Dave with the $1.99 super chat over there on the tubes. All right, so Miss Market, what the hell is going on here with Miss Market, right? Well, as you can see on the daily, we have our 8 now pointing down. So we are going to come down, down, and when it comes down, I think it's going to be violent. So just be very, very careful. Above 672.10, up. Watch your all-time highs here. 673, 674 on the board, okay? Back under 670.80, under the 200 here, you'll have room down to 670. And then 669.86. Now under 669.86, you're coming back down to 669 here on Miss Market. So be careful. This is your 200 right now, traders. All right. I am not touching this thing with a 200 that looks like a that. No way, Jose. We're going to head over to MU. Did anyone listen yesterday? I did. Who hammered that thing to the downside? Me. Who else got MU? Who else got you? Anyone else get that MU? I only called it out 10 times yesterday. Look at that beauty to the downside. I took 2 trades on this. The first one was at the open right here. We hammered this thing down. Boom. And the second one was on the 5-minute chart. Let me do this over here. Hold on. Let me get our music going. The second one was Old Glory right here. Boom. Okay. Beautiful day yesterday in the market, yes. So now we're going to head over to MU right now. We are in a bearish neutral state, just like that. Oh, we were going to the moon. Remember, look at that thing. All right, here we go, baby. Stocks go up, stocks go down, and they go sideways. All roads lead back to the 20. Remember that. We are in a bearish neutral state. We're in position 1 now to the downside. I hope you guys didn't try to go to the moon. Okay? Oh, my silly gooses. You'll learn one day. Back over 208. You have room up to 210 here on MU. Right now, you're in position 1. You have room down to 203 and 202 on MU. Nick D, Mr. Dave got it. Mr. Dave got it. Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow, Nico. Christina Zan, thank you for the heart me. Shelly, thank you so much. Shelly. Official KK Scooby-Dooby-Doo with the lightning. Thank you. We have more coffees on the board. Let's get rid of those things, okay? GLD. Yeah, this thing keeps trekking along too. Once you got into your wide state here, you went sideways. All right, you were chopping around here. You got to wait for your 200. Remember, we always talk about time or price action. On this, you're just at the mercy of time. I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole either. Okay? I am not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Let me mark these out for you. Whoop. GLD under 399. Whoa, we're all the way down there. Oh, there it goes. There it is. All right, hold on. Yeah, folks, watch SPY, because if you try to go long on it, under 387.56, you have room down to 385 and 382.50 here on GLD. Look at that thing. Woo! Hold on. Let's pull this up. All roads. How many of you got slammed here on GLD? Look. All roads to the moon. All comes back to the 20. So know what you're doing, please. Don't just guess. Why are you guessing? Nvidia. All right. Nvidia to the moon. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes, on Nvidia. Boom, boom. All right, triple bottom down there at 180. Mark that down. 180. We got a triple bottom. Back on over 183.50. We have room up to 185 on Nvidia. Back under 182, under the whole number. You have room down to 181.75 here on Nvidia. ATR on this is starting to tighten up, everybody. Under 181.75, you have room down to 180.62 on Nvidia. Where did I learn how to do this? I had two amazing mentors after 8 years of pure pain of trying to figure this out myself. So a lot of pain went into this. Robin Hood. But unfortunately, I didn't have me around at the time to teach me through their pain. I just didn't quit. Because I said to myself, it can't get any worse, right? It couldn't get any worse. Robin Hood, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Back over 137.50. You have room up to 138.50. Above 138.50 with a retest, you have room up to 140. Yes. Back under 135.71 to the downside, you have room down to 133 here on Robin Hood. Measy Candy. Thank you, my candy. Paulo. Thank you. Appreciate you. Apple. So on Apple yesterday, I was looking, remember at MU and Apple for possible shorts at the open. Once I saw on my 5-minute and 15-minute that wasn't going to happen, I left it alone. I said, I'm not touching this thing with a 10-foot pole. Even though it moves to the upside, folks, we are in that neutral state. I will not chase it. I am not a chaser. Amateurs chase. We trade high probability setups. That's the difference. You got to be able to control yourself and stick to the high probability setups. How many of you are able to stick to the high probability setups? Yes or no? Or how many of you are chasers? Oh my God, it's going to the moon. Right now, we are in a neutral state. Bullish, bearish, position one. You have room down to 260 and 258. What goes up will come down here on Apple. Yes. AMD. Well, I'm not touching AMD long. Not with a 200 that looks like that. No way, Jose. Not today. Right now, we are in the narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on AMD. All right, on AMD, under 240.39, you have room down to 238 and 237 on AMD. Hello, this is Apple. How are you? My name is Orange. Oracle. Do you all see what I did there? Apple, did you see what I did there? Did you like it? Her name is Apple. My name is Orange. Anybody? No? Okay. All right, what do we got here? Woo! Live without your love. All right, Oracle, above 279, you have room up to 284, and then 287 on Oracle. Back under 275.60, you have room down to 271. There. You got it. All right, I'm glad somebody got it. At least the person I was talking to got it, for crying out loud. Remember, if you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. Told you that we won't stop. Whoop, whoop. All right, Oracle. Let's not go chase this down, my silly gooses. Okay? Here we go on Oracle. We are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone above 612.42. You got room up to 613, okay? Back under 611.46. You have room down to 610.50 and 610 hold number. Poke through to 609.67 on the Qs. Good? Good. Oracle Rick. Hector with the gold boxing, the roses. Tanya, Anya, Measy. Yes, it is. Woo! Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the follow, Madan. Madan, thank you. Woo! Bill Boyle with the roses. Thank you. SoFi. Tonight, man, the wizard is asleep right now. Who's going to wake the wizard up? Who's going to wake the wizard up? All right, here we go on SoFi. You are at a neutral state. You're in the whip zone above 28.80. You have room up to $29.29. All right. Back up, but you're already in this neutral state, so you're not going much higher. Under 28.31, you have room down to $28.27.50 on SoFi. He is. XOM for the beautiful Denise Cartwright. And she's not related to Bill, all right? She's not related to Bill. We already figured that out. Right, Denise? Right now on XOM, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2. We are in position 2 to the upside here on XOM. All right, you got room up to 113.50 and 113.80, 114 area here on XOM, okay? Just mark that down. You got a lot of support underneath you here. Under this whip zone of 112.27, you have room down into the 112 area. A lot of support. You are narrow. XOM's got room to the upside here a little bit, okay? So mark those levels down on XOM. We are at 53,000. Let's get to 75 quickly. And we got 2 more coffees on the board. IWM. Hope you all are having an amazing Tuesday. Stay right there. IWM above 248.28. We have room up to 250 and 253 on IWM. Back under 247.50. We have room down to 245.42 and 243 on IWM. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. IWM. You never see me so happy. You're not on here a lot. Christian Cruz. Well, Christian Cruz. Christian Cruz. Thank you. Tesla. Let's see what we got on Tesla. All right, Tesla, you are in a narrow state. You are in a narrow state here on Tesla, okay? Back over 448, you have room up to 450. 450. Now, that's where it's going to get interesting. 450 is major, major resistance, so be careful up there around 450. But above 448, you got room up to 450, no problem. Under 444.50 to the downside, you have room down to 442 and 439 on Tesla. Make sure we mark those down, okay? Goopre, F78, Christian Krause. Thank you for all those donations. Appreciate you. K. Braden. Thank you, Mike K. Braden. Yes, it is. We're jamming on the one. Anya again. Thank you, Anya. Yes. Miss Market. All right, here we go on this market. We are in a neutral state. All right, we are in the whip zone above 672. You are going to watch for your hold numbers, 673, 674. Remember, 70% of all new highs will fail. 1, 2, okay, and 3. So be careful here on this market. 670, under 670.86. You have room down to 670, 669.86, and 669 on the SPY. Don't go long on this, please. Okay? Remember, this is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. How we doing, my tubers? Alex Freeman. All right, hold on, Alex Freeman. Are you Alex Freeman? Are you the sausage king of Chicago? Are you the sausage king of Chicago? Alex Freeman. Oh, no, that was Abe Froman. Abe Froman. All right, on NQ, above 25,316, you have room up to 25,328 and 25,335. Under 25,283, you're coming back to 25,262.50 on NQ. SoFi for Abe Froman, the sausage king of Chicago. Neutral state on SoFi, above 28.80, you have room up to $29.29 on this, okay? You're already in your neutral state here, so be careful here on SoFi. Back under 28.31, you have room down to 28 and 27.50. PLTR. Let's keep this train moving along. Yes. We are in a narrow state on PLTR. All right, PLTR narrow state. You're in the whip zone. Get under 181. 181, and then you have room down to 179.68, 180 area, okay? Back over 182.24, you have room up to 183 and 183.12. On PLTR. Yes. Hello, Tracy. How are you, my Tracy? Tracy. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Baba, neutral state, position 2. You are in a bullish neutral state. You are in a bearish position. Would you go long on this, my beauties? Yes or no? Would you go long on Baba? No, you silly goose. All right, I'm Baba. You got room back down to 168.50 and 167 hold number on Baba. All right, back over 175 if you so wish. You have room up to 180. Well, hello, Jenny Rand. How are you, my dear? AMD, yes, we can. I love female traders. I love it. I love to see all these lady traders. We are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone. Above 242.37. You have room up to 243 here. And then 244 hold number, okay? Watch this 200, dear. Watch that 200. That thing, you want that to flatten out. Under 240.39, you have room down to 238 and 237 here on AMD. Is Swanee! Thank you, my Swanee. Amazon. Novice Gap. Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. There's our 15-minute 200 for support underneath us. Now, let's go get some resistance, okay? We have a double top right around 219. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go. Amazon, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. Right up here, 219. I'm going to be looking for some shorts. All right, this is not financial investment or tax advice. But 219, we're looking for some shorts to take it back down to 217.50. Under 217.50 with a retest, you're coming back to the top of the whip zone, 217. Yes, the VIP is open, everybody. If you want to learn how to trade from the best, yes, Come into the VossTrading.com, $49.99 a month, $50 a month. We will train you. We have VIP live training tonight. I will be giving live training tonight every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP training room. When you join the VIP, you immediately get access to this training. You'll also have access to 70 plus hours of educational content. You're also going to upload your trades. We are going to review them for you and tell you what you're doing right and what you are doing wrong. JPM. All of that is in the VIP. All right, let's see what we got here. If you have any questions about the VIP, just simply ask the VIP traders who are already in here. They will answer all the questions you need. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on JPM. Yes, JPM in that whip zone. Boy, does this have a ways to go down. All right, here we go on JP Morgan. Back under 301.55, you have room down to 299.67, $300, all right? And then 298. To the upside here, we got some resistance. Above 303.15, you have room up to 304 on JPM. Watch that 200, folks. I don't trade anything long with a 200 that looks like that. No way, Jose. Not today, MSTR. Nope. Tried it many times. Didn't go well. All right. Right now, we are in an arrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on MSTR. Currently, guys, you are coming into the 5-minute 200. So be very, very, very careful there. All right. We'll go to the upside first. Above $300.23, you have room up to 302. Above 302 with a retest, you have room up to 305 on MSTR. Right now, you're in a narrow state. You're in position 2. You got support here at 292.67, under 292.67 with a retest, and we have room down to 289. Under 289, you're coming back to 286, my beauties. 286. Bum, 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 bum. Reddit. Let's see what we got on Reddit. Reddit. We are in an arrow state on Reddit. We are in position 2 to the upside on the Reddit-roonies. Take the double bottom there at 199. Mark that down. Double bottom. Right now, arrow stay position 2. Above 211 with a retest. You have room up to 215. 215. Back under 201.56. You have room down to 199 and 195 on Reddit. Bum. SPX to the moon. SPX to the moon. Kaya, hello, Kaya. Hello, Kaya. Boom. All right, back under 730.44. You have room down to 623.68. Under 623.68 with a retest, you're coming back to 6709.43 and 66.90. Can you use a phone to trade in a VIP? No. UNNG, you're not using a phone, my friend. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Why would you want to use a phone? Like, does that make any sense? I'm going to go use my phone today and trade against the best traders there are. And I'm going to use my flip phone. And we're going to try to make some money. UNNG, you got to get back over 1304 to the upside. 1304. I mean, this looks like a complete mess, to be honest with you. Under 1278, you got room down to 1271, 1250. All right. Under 1250, the party's over. under 1250, forget it. Thank you, Anya, for the glasses. Appreciate you. ARM. Gonna get my flip phone out. Gonna trade some stock market. Some stockity markets. Yes, with my flip. I'm gonna do some options on my flip phone. Gonna do some options on my flip phone. Yes. All right, right now we are above 172.48. You have room up to 173 and 174. Yes. On ARM, back under 170.68. You have room down to 169 and 168.66. Yes. Matt Cuff with the follow. Thank you, my Matt. I appreciate you. Yes. For fun with the heartbeat. Thank you. What else are we looking at? Nvidia to the moon. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 183.50. You have room up to 185. Yes. Back under 182. We have room down to 181.75 and 180.62 on Nvidia. Microsoft. Microsoft, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 1 to the upside on the Microsofts. Yes. I love these big ATR stocks. I love them. I love them. All right, Microsoft narrow, position 2. First stop, 518. Second stop, 519. Here on Microsoft. Back under 515.68. We have room down to 515.50. And then 514. And then 513. Yes. There you go, Gupri. Boeing. We're jamming, baby. We're jamming, yes. How did we do in the market yesterday? Were we green or were we red? Put it in the chat, my beauties. Were we green or were we red? Green, green, green. Robinhood was down, shocking. Green, green. Yes, it is. Let's go, my VIP. Green, green. Jenny Wren, yes. Hadrian, yes. Very good, everybody. Is what we do on here, does it help you? Lino Rocho with the confetti. Andrew says yes. Do what we do on here help you? Eric says, what are some common mistakes made by new traders? They try to trade with their real money. Bill Boyle, yes, yes. You saved us from losing so much. Thank you. Thank you. Greed. What to trade now, bro? Are we ready, everybody? We got one. We got one. Here we go. Wizard. Yes. Someone asked, what should we trade now? Let me think about this. Okay. You're going to trade VOSS. VOSS. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you, Wizard. VOSS is on watch. Boeing, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above 217, we have room up to 217.50 and 218 on Boeing. Watch the state of your stock. Neutral. Okay? Under 215.87, we have room down to 215 and 214.15. Hims and Jessica Montalvo. Hello, my dear. Hims and hers. Hims and hers health. What would one buy at Hims and hers? I have no clue, to be honest with you. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Hims and hers. Like if I go shopping on Hims and hers, what am I buying? Like why would I go there? Above 51.43, you have room up to 52.50 and $53 on Hims and hers. Under 50.28, you have room down to 49.58, 49.58. Under 49.58 with a retest, you have room down to $48 on Hims and hers. What would you buy? ED pills? Oh. I just got that. Whoa! No wonder why I don't go shopping there. Yes, it is. Woo! I don't need me no Hims and hers. Google. The opposite of Microsoft. Who said that? Whitworth TV. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, that's funny, man. You guys are funny. I love a good sense of humor. I really didn't know what you bought, but people would buy there. Hims and hers. All right. Whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats the boat. All right now on Google, we are in a neutral state. Above 257.56, we have room up to 258, all right? And then watch your whole number, 259 here at all time, okay? Right now, we're in position 2 to the downside. You have room down to 255 on Google. Whatever raises the mast, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Jessica Pilach, Hillary, yes. DJ Dr. Suz, JL Hammer. Caterpillar. But why would you go to Hims and hers? Why wouldn't you just go to your, who's that? Josephina! Josephina Nina! Yes, it is. Here she comes. Thank you. Thank you, my Josephina. Thank you. Thank you. Why wouldn't you just go to your doctor and say, hey, my weenie don't work. Can you give me a prescription? Wouldn't that be better than going to Hims and hers? It'd be a hell of a lot cheaper, ain't it? Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside. You have room down to 528 and 527 on Caterpillar. Above 534, you have room up to 536, 537, and 538. Yeah, cruel, right? Why don't you just go to your urologist, somebody? Why are you going to go to Hims and hers and pay a lot more? Or if you're married, you don't have to worry about it at all. Whoa! Woo! I didn't mean that. That just see, sometimes folks, things just come out of my mouth. My wife always says I always say things without thinking. That was one of those moments. That was one of those moments, everybody. Whoops. Above 279.32, you have room up to 284 and then 287. Under 275.60, you have room down to 271. Justin Ramos. SPY. Miss Market, you got it. I'm going to be in the doghouse. Everybody start barking. Ruff, 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 ruff. I hear those dogs coming. She's going to put me in the doghouse. I must say, she's been taking it easy on me lately with the honey-do list. It's been easy. Like when the lovely wife of mine, I love her more than anything in this world, says, just do the dishwasher, try on your suit, and that's it. You're like, yes! Sold! No problem. Miss Market, above 672.10. You have room up to 673, 674. Watch the whole numbers. Watch that 200, everybody. All right? I want to be chasing this to the upside. Okay. Under 670.80, you have room down to 670 and 669.86. Under 669.86, you're coming back to 669. Who here gets a honey-do list? Gentlemen, do you get a honey-do list? Thank you for the roses, my beauties. I like a honey-do list. Breaks the day up a little bit. I can't play golf all the time. I mean, Whitsworth all the time. Does anyone here say no? Hillary, gotta start making one. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cons, what's up, sweetheart? NQ. I mean, some days, you know. Listen, folks, they delivered they pushed them babies out. You know what I mean? So we just say, okay. Right now, above 25,316, you got room up to 25,328 and 25,335 here on NQ. Back under 25,283, you have room down to 25,262.50. 0 to 100. What indicators do we use? We don't use any indicators. Zero, zilch, nada. You're well. I like that. Thanks, V. Cons, I like you, cons. Afterlife, going well. How about you? Apple. Above 264, you have room up to 265.50 and 265 here on Apple. All right, watch that 200. You're pulling back on this, all right? You have room down to 260 and 258 on Apple. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. And we have a VIP. Who's ready for VIP training tonight? Oh, yeah. Who is ready for VIP live training tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP? To get into the VIP, you can head over to thevosstrading.com or just click the link in our YouTube or TikTok bio, and let's get you learning how to trade properly. You like that one day a week, huh? Gets the juices going. Yeah, we're going to make those juices going. Baba, Stephen Levine. Hello, Stephen Levine. We are in a neutral state, position 2 to the downside. Bullish neutral state, bearish position. Going to be choppy on the bobs. You got room down to 168.50 and then 167.32. Above 175, you have room up to 180. Francisco Javier Marquez Gutierrez. How are you, my friend? Netflix. Did I tell you Jose Luis Diaz de Reyes was on YouTube last week? He was over here on the tubes. Don't you love the sound of that rain? Only reason why this song is on the playlist, I think, is because of the sound of that rain. Don't we love the sound of rain? All right, Netflix. My kids have added songs to this, too. You are in a neutral state, position 1. You have room up to 1248 on Netflix. 1248. They need a split on this thing, that's for sure. Under 1234, you got room down to 1230.68 and 1226 here on the Flicks of Net. Yes. SOUN. Soundhound. Hillary's going to make a honey-do list. Let's see. Can we help her with making this list? All my gentlemen in here, what should Hillary put on her honey-do list? Above 1944 on Soundhound, you have room up to 1966. Above that with a retest, you got room up to $20 on Soundhound. Back under 1888, you have room down to 1720. What do we put on a honey-do list? Everyone, clean the ceiling, clean the toilets. Clean them toilets. Dust the blinds. His wife's name. I love you guys. CRML, is that something to put on the honey-do list? I was going to say, what the hell? All right, here we go. CRML. You're in a narrow state. You're in position 2 to the downside here on CRML. The honey-do list. You have room down to $17. Under 17 with a retest, you have room down to $16 here on CRML. Back over $20, you have room up to $21 and $22.50 on CRML. KO. You ever play that game in high school? It was called Doorknob. Anyone ever play that game, Doorknob? Doorknob? One time I yelled out Aardvark. We were in the cafeteria. I'll never forget it. Aardvark. Oh, man. That was a good one. Mike, yes, for total beginners, yes. Ask Candy, help Dynamite. I like that name, Dynamite. Candy, can you talk to Dynamite? She was a brand new trader, never traded before, 18 months ago. I think we're at 19 months now, no? KO, where the hell are we here? Sorry. Whoa, we're all the way up there. All right, we are in a neutral state here on KO. We are way up there at 70.52. You are in position 3 on Coca-Cola. Your next stop here is $71, okay? $71 on Coca-Cola, and then you're coming back on this, folks. I mean, let's not get ridiculous now. All right, you're up here, $71. 50% retracement level will be around $70. Under 70 with a retest, you're coming back to $69.40. Under $69.40 with a retest, you're coming back to $68.63. We're at 140. We got to get to 200. NVO. Yes, Crypto Guardian. All roads lead back to the 20. I'm glad you all are starting to see that now. We're helping a lot of people. We are helping a lot of people in that VIP become better traders, man. And I'm so glad that finally a lot of you, it's sunk in. You know, some of you had some egos, you know what I mean? We are in a narrow state on NVO, position 2. You got some resistance here at 55.33. You got room down to 54.42 on NVO. Back over $56, you have room up to 56.20 here. And then 56.23, you got the top of the base here, okay? But look at your 200. So don't trade. Look at this thing. When I touch this thing, look. V for Voss. Look. Yes, it is. Look. Look. Would I trade anything that could spell my name? No. I'm officially green for not just the day, the week, month, year, all time after 2 weeks in the VIP. Good job, Christy. Good job, Christy. Everybody, hashtag Christy in the chat. VIP will change your life, folks. It will. If you're not ready, I get it. You're like, who's this crazy bald head guy on TikTok trying to tell me how to trade? All right. You take your time. They all thought that too at one way or another. They all thought that too. Hell, Mr. Dave stuck around. Above 2403, you got room up to 25, 24, 26, and 27 on HOND. Back under 21.99, we have room down to 2036 and 1950. Mike Google says you have to shower. It's 9:15 a.m. Why aren't you showered already? Gotta clean those buns, you know what I'm saying? Those buns need cleaning immediately. Miss Market doesn't want to smell you while you're trading. Respect her at all times. Clean those buns. Everyone, hashtag clean your buns in the chat. Above $94, you got room up to 94.09, 94.28 here on Uber. Then 94.50-ish. You're tight. You're starting to get a lot of resistance up there. Look at your 200. It's going to start getting tight and choppy as you go up, okay? Under 93.50, you have room down to 92.71. Clean your buns, everybody. Please, for the love of God. We got it walking. Hello, sweetheart. Tanya, everyone help Tanya. Amazon. All right, so I got a question for all you traders. This is going to hit home. Are you ready? How many of you are not patient? You wake up every day, the market bell goes off, and you're like, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. This is it. I'm going to be patient. You're not patient. You lose. And then about 10 minutes later, you say to yourself, if I was only patient, I would have had that trade. How many of you do that every day? Right now, we're in a neutral state on Amazon. We're in position 2, right here around 219. Major resistance, 219 and 220, forget it. 219, 220, major resistance, neutral, look this way, don't look that way, okay? Whoa, baby. Under 215, 32, under 215, 32, we are coming back, whoop, there it is, to 214 here on Amazon. Tanya, yes. Whitsworth, who are you in the VIP? What's your name in the VIP? I like you, Whitsworth. You're funny, man. MU. Likely you a little Whitsworth. Walking. I got you. Walking. Why is your name Walking? And how come it's not like running or jogging or skipping or dancing? Why is it walking? Right now, we are MU. We are in a narrow state. We're in position 2 to the downside. Watch here, 202. Major support here at 202. Do you see it? 202. Under 202 with a, whoops. Under 202 with a retest. You're coming back down to 199.50, $200 area, okay, on MU. Boop. Back over 203.31. You have room up to 206. Your boyfriend is a walker? My best friend is a walker. But you're not walking. You're Christy Peak. Is that your best friend? Walking and Christy, are you best friends? Is that what's happening here? Oracle. Hold on, I want to catch up here. The chat's... You have a friend named Walker. Oh, like really? All right. Yeah, but hers is Walking. But her name is Walking. What happened to Whitworth? Whitworth, who the hell are you in the VIP? He doesn't want to answer. All right, Oracle for walking. Walking above 279.17, you have room up to 284 and 287. Yes. Under 275.60, you have room down to 271. Yes, her name is Walking. I like it. I like it, Walking. I'm officially changing my name to Running tomorrow. I'm doing it. Screw it. Above 672.22, you have room up to 673, 674. Remember, 70% of all new highs fail, especially when you have a 200 that looks like that. Okay? Back under 670.86, you have room down to 670, whole number. Okay? And then 669, whole number. You're welcome, Walking. Hope your last name's not Slow. You get it? Walking slow. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Gurpreet. They're almost done with those roses, everybody. Hammer those roses. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Bill Boyle, hammer. Tesla. Oh, man, we have fun in here, don't we? Tesla above 448, you have room up to 450. 450. Under 444.45, you have room down to 442 and 439. Thank you for the follow, Michael. What do I trade? Wangi. How are you, Wangi? I trade AMD, Apple, Google, Amazon, PayPal, MU, C. Yes, the VIP is open. Who is getting into that VIP? Don't forget, we have VIP live training tonight by me at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP training room. You can head over to thevosstrading.com or click the link in the TikTok or YouTube bio to get in that VIP and let me teach you how to trade. All right? You won't regret it. I promise you that. Do I trade futures, Wangi? No, but we have futures traders in our VIP. Hey, thank you for the follow. Hammer. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Keep tapping. We are at 158. We got to get to 200, guys. Come on. 200. Everyone tap together. Andrew, Bill Boyle, Andrew the Believer, JDM, Facial Blaster, Marcus, Davion, Hadrian, Mr. Dave, Christian Cruz, Jessica Pilach, Powder, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Kay Braden, Shelly Stringer, Christina Zan, Palo, Mizi, Anya, Hector, Isaiah, Tanya, Maxone. Beautiful name. Bill Boyle, Logan McDonald, there he is. Christian Cruz is all over the board here. I love it, Christian Cruz. Look at this guy. F78, Capri. Anya, thank you. Look at Christian Cruz. He's everywhere, this guy. Shelly, Logan, Marcus, Hammer, Bill Boyle, Candy, JL Haba, Walking, Vega Vague, Jessica Pilach, Mighty, thank you, John. Thank you, everyone, for all. George, thank you for all. Josephina, Hillary, for all those amazing donations. I appreciate you so much. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday. VIP is open. Get in there so you can truly learn how to trade the market. I mean, right now we're guessing. You're guessing every day. Don't guess. All right? Thank you for the hand heart, Tanya. I appreciate that. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that. We'll be back on tomorrow morning. We're on every day for you beauties. All right? Keep tapping. We're at 165. Nothing on watch this morning. Nothing. You got to be patient. Just be patient, traders. All right. If we take a look at Tesla coming in to the open right here, I'm going to take these off for a second. Tesla coming into the open, just wait this out and trade your A+ setup. Okay. As we head over to AMD, okay, trade your A+ setup. We know we got room down to 236.63. Currently, right now in the 2 minute, we are in a narrow stay position too. We got room down to that 200. Okay. Thank you, user, for the follow. I appreciate you. Nvidia to the moon. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We got to get back over 183.50 for a move up to 185 here on Nvidia. Under 182 with a retest. Retest these levels. You have room down on 181.75, then 180.62, okay? Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. VIP, we'll see you in the chat here in 2 minutes.